Hey YouTube fam, this is your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. So today we're just gonna rant. We're just gonna have a good rant. You know what? I want to talk to a lot of you all. When you first start out, or not even when you start out, you could have already been collecting for years. A lot of us don't put a limit on what we're willing to spend. It should be a cap. Whereas you don't go past a certain amount here. You get what I mean? And if you go past this certain amount, you know to rein it in, to dial back the spending for the rest of the month if you already done spent this, fam. And I've been noticing a lot of collectors out here are going broke, picking up stuff. Now, I understand we are finding good deals out here at this particular point in time. We seeing record clearance at places. We seeing good prices at places that normally don't sell toys. Or whatever you into, because I noticed I seen shoes at Burlington that I haven't seen in a while, like Nike, Adidas, and, all those other names, like the better Pumas, not just the Pumas that they have. I'm talking about the better ones. And you're looking at all of this, fam. You see the KD and the Kyrie Irvings. I'm telling you to slow it down a little bit. Rein it in. If somebody had told me that in the beginning, I wouldn't have had a shitload of stuff. I wouldn't have had things just sitting off to the side, fam. I learned as I went with this, I basically just sat back and just tried to understand what the hell was really going on. I understood that I didn't know what the hell was going on. I know you like, what in the hell is he talking about? This don't make absolutely no sense. I didn't know what I was doing. I needed somebody to be a mentor. They didn't have YouTube back when I was younger. They didn't have places that could actually help you with like some of the thralls of collecting, people to tell you like, check your spacing, check to see how much space you got before you keep picking up items. And if you got items that you no longer want, sell them so you can bring new stuff in. So you're creating space. Now, see, there was nobody to do all that. Now, see, a lot of you all got great resources. Y'all got YouTube and just even buying stuff on Whatnot. People, they give you story times on Whatnot. I was looking at one seller sell something, and he was giving a whole story. And I like that. I like that people actually do care. And this is what I hope this channel is for a lot of people. Somebody that actually cares. Saying slow down just a little bit, I know seeing a lot of new stuff is very exciting. I get that. I get the jumping up and down, looking at this. Ooh, man, damn, you was somewhere and I seen so many Funko Pops, fam. I was about to pick them up. I thought about it. My wife said, where you gonna put them at? Where you gonna put them at? And I'm like, being funny, huh? I'm sitting there like, where the hell you gonna put them at? Had nowhere to put them. And this is what I'm getting at. If you don't have nowhere to put something, guess what? It's just clutter. This is why I said make sure that you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. I got friends that buy Hot Wheel cars. And like I said, Hot Wheel cars sound real easy, affordable, space saving. If you keep it in packaging, I got a lot of people who line the walls up with like these racetrack things, like it's like trim almost, that you put like I think you all know what I'm talking about, but they put it down the wall and they put the Hot Wheel cars, so they just slide them in and they go all the down, and you got Hot Wheel cars all the way around the wall. And I'm like, wow, this looks crazy. It looks amazing. But even at $1, that could get out of hand. What happens when you run out of wall space? You see what I mean? What happens when you want to do something totally different, or you get tired of that particular hobby. And this is what I'm getting at. You know, take it slow. Pick and choose your pieces. Don't buy the whole line because you may not be feeling a lot of stuff. Marvel Legends, just to point out something, I only collect like the X-Men figures. You know, X-Men, X-Force, X-Factor, New Mutants, Excalibur, anything dealing with the X, you know, the House of M, you know, that's what I collect, fam, you know. And I'm looking, I was on doing Avengers, and I was like, where you going to put the Avengers at? You know, I said, maybe I could cut this G.I. Joe right here out and put the G.I. Joe with the others that I got over on the other side and have Serpentor hanging. I thought about that, but I said, damn, you know, why not just leave it the way it is for right now? You know, I'll worry about it when time comes. But, you know, far as, you know, me being a collector, things I worry about, prices. I worry about prices more. The availability of the product, where I'm going to put it at, if I'm feeling the line at all. And I'm just thinking, why do I need it? That's what I was figuring. Like, why do I need certain things? This is why you don't see me going overboard. Like, you know, back in the day, I don't know if a lot of you all was here on this channel when I was buying stuff and I was finding it left and right. DC Multiverse was the easiest damn thing to find. It was. Some of the older G.I. Joe stuff was kind of easy to find. But now it takes so much work to find that stuff because you got basically all the older stuff. So you're trying to get the newer stuff now. And, you know, that's some hustle and bustle right there. So you working, you know, to try to find all that stuff. So, fam, you know, this is why I'm talking. Like, you know, slow it down. Think about it. Just don't be too hasty with everything. You know, a lot of people just going broke out here. And, you know, I've been getting a lot of questions about a lot of this. Like, why it don't seem like you going broke? I try to get the best value I can. I'm not an inbox collector anymore. I stopped that. I stopped that back in the early 2000s. Because, you know, I ran out of space and I just opened up all the packaging. You know, and I had some stuff, fam, that if you seen what I opened the package on, you all would probably whoop my ass. I'm serious. It was some stuff that you'd be like, your ass was the dumbass. I had like 10 of certain figures. Why? Because KB Toys had it for like 5 for 20. I mean, 5 for 10. Then they had a special sale where it was 6 for 10. And you was like, damn. Action Figures, Toy Biz. Man, please. Toy Biz, I had so much of that stuff, man. But that was the amazing thing about that, fam. It was. It was amazing. Those times, those days, those places, you can't get those no more. You can't go back to that time. You know, just being realistic. You know, I want everybody to understand that when I give you these stories, it's not me telling you some random ass story. This is me telling you some real stuff that happened to me, you know, and I was kind of going broke collecting, you know, because I wanted everything. You know, when I did the video game things, I was collecting video games from overseas. I was collecting stuff from the UK, the Sinclair and all of those, the tape decks, and you got the tape and you playing the game. Oh man, it was just wild. Just getting this stuff, and you know how much shipping was back in the early 2000s. That's the thing. Man, that's the thing that I was just sitting here thinking about. And this is why I'm talking to you all now. Plan out what you want to do with your hobby. Make sure you have set aside how much you want to spend a month. Where you going to put it. And what are good prices for you. Now, again, good prices for me ain't the same prices that everybody else use. Now, again, loose figures, they're not cheap. I order loose figures from mom and pop stores, and they don't charge $1 or $2. They charge prices that are almost comparable to the prices you get for boxes. You know, mine is like $5 because it ain't in a box no more, or $6. Fam, is real. There are more people out here collecting loose figures because you can find them left and right. Just my thought process, fam. Find out what type of collector you are. Find out if you boxed or, you know, out of the box type of collector. Find out there's a community of people that you could rock with, you know. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.